Hey Aries, it's your girl Javy. High Priestess, here at it again with your general tarot reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2020. And as an Aries Sun, I do my best to specifically ask Spirit for the divine disconnection of my personal situation from these readings. So when I was channeling your energy, there may be, some of you may have a sense or feeling of something being taken from you. Not something that's not replaceable, but annoying things like that. Also, a very big push in speed. Of course, Mars has left Pisces. Angels are sounding somewhere. Mars is now in Aries. You're feeling the fire, feeling the gumption, feeling the pickup, feeling the drive, feeling the ambition, feeling the physical energy to get your goals done, to do what you need to do. Now, Chiron is still in Aries, kicking everyone's ass. Mercury squares Mars in a week, and from today, and there could be a conversation or an opportunity, a tense situation, a conflict in regards to your ambitions and the way that you speak about it, or having a tough conversation, maybe issues with technology in regards to your ambition, your drive. I'm gonna let that stay out. But either way, there's motion, there's forward movement, there is heat. My little Aries sparks, baby. Come on. And plus, also, this motherfucking lunar eclipse. Mars actually squares the lunar eclipse in Capricorn on the 4th. So some of you may be around that time, there may be a disconnection between with you and some of the Capricorns in your life, disconnection between issues in regards to public life, in regards to, this is Sun in Capricorn, so yes, a letting go, a release, understanding that there is enough for you, there is enough for everyone, there is no need for you to be pinching pennies if you truly trust that the abundance that the universe has for you is flowing in. Understand that you being like weird about what you spend your money on is also sending a signal, information, and messages to the universe about how it's going to set you up. So if you're just like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do that, that's a message that you're sending to the universe that you believe that there is a lack. And you clinging to whatever it is that you're clinging to, this is not the only card that came out. 4 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. When you let go, you find your spark. Your spark turns into this grand, furious inferno. And your originality, your spirit, your passions, your enthusiasm oozes off you. You're magnetic. Seeing through the fog, seeing through the blindfold, taking the blindfold off, understanding that, like, yes, some of you may feel like, fuck, it's just been blow after blow after blow after blow after punch after jab. It's a lot. And this is the knowing to calm down, the knowing to slow down, to actually take inventory, to be fully 100% present in your situation, and to understand that there's so many opportunities. King of Wands, Nine of Wands, there's so many opportunities, so many connections, so many passions, so many there's also a lot of projects, being popular, being seen, being like leveling the fuck up. And I think that on that eclipse, there is a major release. There is a letting go. If you guys have been having issues with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, there is a new path, a new approach that's figured out, a new understanding, a release, a letting go. This eclipse in Capricorn, it also is gonna, with Mars squaring it, it's going to, okay, where did it go? Three of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Whew. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, the Devil, Star. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups, because yes, it's time for you to, and also, excuse me, in a week, Mars conjuncts Chiron, and there is just like this, it feels like a maturity, like seeing yourself in a different way, seeing your bullshit, understanding your spark and what to do with it, growing up like emotionally. There's an emotional maturity that comes with this. There also may be a water sign around that's super important to you, or that contributes to your creativity, or contributes to you regaining your footing, regaining balance. There's a lot here. But Four of Pentacles, letting go, understanding that there is enough. King of Wands, and once you let go, you figure out what to do with all the enough that there is, that's available to you. You actually moving, action, doing something. Really being seen for what you bring to the table. Really creating a new approach. And you creating a new approach with both eyes wide open, spiritual and physical eyes wide open. Not being afraid to see the truth, not being afraid to accept the situation for what it is, and making the most of what you have. Moving forward, because what you have is a lot. There is a lot here. There is abundance here. And with that abundance, you really reconfiguring, recalibrating your foundation, finding your footing after some possible, maybe a possible betrayal. Also, some of you talking to, if there are things that you find yourself not being able to get over, and you've talked to your friends about it, talked to your mom plenty, like you just need an unbiased advice, don't be afraid to talk to a professional. Don't be afraid to reach out or look for a therapist, because there is breakthrough available to you in the midst of any kind of betrayal. Some of you may feel the need to like take what you got and run, and just like there is something about maybe a moving or movement, or a leaving for some of you, and reestablishing a new foundation, starting a new business, starting a new self, and starting a new self because you can't stay stuck here anymore. For a lot of you, there is an earth sign. There is possibly a Capricorn, Taurus, even in Aquarius. Maybe somebody with Venus in Aquarius or heavy Aquarius placements, something of that nature. But you understanding that it's like it's very specific, step by step, step by step. The betrayal or the breakthrough, and that getting you to a new place of reinventing yourself, of starting over again, being studious, being methodical, being starting from the bottom so that you can get here. Starting from the bottom so you can get here. Starting over again. There is a new business. There are new ideas. Those ideas and those businesses may stress you out. Some of you may be feeling like you're like there's some fuckboy energy around. If that is a thing, you know how to handle it and you know what to do, but you can't stay crying, stressing about this Capricorn or this Aquarius. And it's really important to understand that you're being divinely guided. And this staying up at night, locked in your head, looped in your head about things, looping, being upset. This Nine of Swords energy, this is a lot of you are going through the dark night of the soul. You are really being put through the ringer because you have light work to do. You are being divinely guided, and there are wishes of yours coming true. Do the hard work. Ask yourself the hard questions. Do it because you get what you need. It may not be 100% what you thought, what you wanted, but you get what you want and you get what you really, really need. It may not be in the packaging that you expected, but it's what you need. And you're being divinely guided. This is happening for a purpose. These are forces bigger than yourself. This is not something that you could put yourself in the right place or set yourself up at the right time. God got you. And it's happening. And it's big. Let's get into it. All right, Aries, I let way more cards come out. I'm going to go ahead and start clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Please advise, what does Aries need to release? What needs to be released? What's being clung to? Whatever I say, when I say you're clinging to something and you think of it, that's it, but it's going to manifest for everybody differently. But what needs to be released? These cards that came out, they're more than I normally would allow, but I'm going to go ahead and allow it because it's... Ooh. This comes across as like, what needs to be released is your idea of doing it my way, my timing. I'm the one that's magical. I'm the one that's powerful. I'm the one that's doing this. So I think it's a matter of... Also, some of y'all just need to check your priorities. Not check your priorities, but understand the source of your power and acknowledge it more, praise it more. Have faith. Understand that you have everything that you need in order to step into this place of authority, power, warmth, and happiness. Please clarify the King of Wands. There may be also, some of you there may be a fire sign around. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly an older fire sign that's around that's really going to help you with this Capricorn situation or help you with a financial situation, helping you come into a place of abundance, or there may be ideas, but I think that's you. Whew. What needs to be leaned into is joy. Chase fulfillment. Chase happiness. Get a new approach. Switch the approach ups, this fucking Drake song just came to my head, like, is anything I'm doing brand new? Brand new. I don't even know if that's how it goes, but something about brand new is like, switch the style up when it comes to love, when it comes to commitment, when it comes to your family. But understand that your family and your lovers and partners are sources of support for you right now. So be open, be vulnerable with them. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. Is this betrayal or breakthrough? And I think that it's both for some of you, honestly. And actually, I mean, some of you could be the fuckboy right now. Some of you can be doing some real thoughty ass shit. And I'm just gonna say it. You may be, some of you, it's not always someone doing it to you. You could be doing some shady shit right now. You could be kind of having some fuckboy energies within your damn self. And you better check yourself before you wreck yourself and fuck around with your foundation. And that's something, this could have already happened. Or this is some, for some of you, this is, let me be your warning. But I do feel like for a lot of you, this is already past. It's like you were maybe dabbling, or like you have maybe a foot out the door or something in your work situation, in a home or a romantic situation. There could have possibly been some shadiness going on, and you being a fuckboy, but you get fucking lucky. You receive what you need in the face of fear. Even though when you act like you ain't one of God's children, you've never seen the light, you don't know what's going on, you are so scared, so unfaithful, so untrusting in the universe. The universe is like, here, boo, I got you. I know this shit hurt. I know it hurt, but I had to break you down so I could build you up, so I could get you up. Now, don't get it twisted. The devil is also about power too. And this is a big jump in power, in self-empowerment, in freeing yourself and allowing yourself to be guided and allowing yourself to be bound to something, but also, what attachments are you struggling with? Whatever this betrayal possibly was, or shadiness going on, you know how to act right, so act right. And when you act right, the universe will reward you, and you will begin anew, and your relationship can start anew. And if those of you dating an earth sign, they grow in importance to you. It's just about making the right choices and leaving behind. Because see how he has these 5 swords, but the 2 are left? Like, take what you need. Oh, another song just came. Control yourself. Take only what you need from it. But that's what this feels like. Take only what you need, babe. Leave the rest. Leave some of this also. This is also like you being kind of hard on yourself. Some of you may be being really hard on yourselves and have some really strict self-limiting beliefs that need to be uprooted. And because these need to be uprooted, the intensity of your mental calamity grows, getting from a 7 to a 9. Like the loop in your mind can possibly get worse if you don't understand that it's because you're being given a seed, you're being given a tool, you're being harnessed, you're being sharpened. And you needed to be broken down. And that person, whoever, you connect this betrayal or mistrust for, they needed to be broken down and humbled too. If you're in a situation where you're apart from somebody and you're like, oh, oh, I'm the only one hurting, I'm the only one going through it. No, it's not true. The other person is very much so hurting as well. And this pain is purposeful, and it's helping you lean into your power. Let's go ahead and clarify the devil. Please clarify the devil for Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Ooh, flew out. Yes, power. Your power is growing. This pain is a gift. It's an opportunity. You are being given a magic wand. 2 aces, Aries. Whew. This reminds me of this, what I said in the Sagittarius reading. It's like blessings cloaked in crisis. Crisis. Blessing. Crisis. Blessing. Whew. And you're being divinely guided. Are there any other messages for the ace for the devil? Any other messages for the devil? So if any of you are contemplating like working with a Capricorn, yes, just make sure it's if it's work related, let it just be work. Jesus, take the wheel. So, yeah, there's definitely an earth sign around, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, communicating to you their sincerity. There may be like an offer, a trip or something to go away, a business opportunity with an earth sign. That's what I'm saying. Yes, business, Aries, if you have a business partner that's an earth sign, fuck yeah. Y'all are going places, big shit popping, for sure. And some of you have rigidity and anger and structure to turn your back on. Don't be one of those people who like don't go after your dreams because you want it to be a certain way or with a certain person or look a certain way or be in a certain packaging. Like, keep it moving. And in any way that you move, understand that your steps are divinely ordered. Please clarify the star. How will the star energy manifest for Aries? There is a wish coming true. There is replenishment. There is renewal. Also, when Saturn, this is also Saturn, there's something about Saturn leaving Aquarius, which it's actually Saturn is leaving Aquarius in like 2 hours, or like an hour and a half actually, and then it comes back to Aquarius in December. So I know this is for Cancer season, but there may be resolution for those of you. There's just maybe a resolution here in December, or a movement in the situation, movement in power, shifts. There's so much like Aries, Saturn energy, Mars. But I tell you what, it's all for your triumph. This is a season of empowerment. It all is crumbling down. You may have felt yourself feeling diminished and being just not as much of yourself as you normally are. It was a weird Aries season. Everybody was in quarantine, but with this crumbling comes guidance, comes love, comes happiness, comes triumph, comes replenishment. So trust that this is all for your greatest and highest good, and that you are in motion. You can move. You can step into your power and speak your truth about your pain and cut yourself out of a place of indecision and curiosity and fantasy and stepping into reality. Going from a place of fantasy to going to a place of love and understanding and truth. All right, Aries, you got this. It's just about understanding that you have enough, and that with the enough that you have, it's time to fucking make some dope shit. It's time to do some dope things. Make yourself happy. Lean into your power. Trust the words and have peaceful communications with, the earth signs in your life. Take the advice. There's new information, new insight, new confirmations, new clarity coming in regards to you and an earth sign, and also clarity coming into your money. You step up from the 4 to the page to the King of Pentacles to the Devil under there. There is power coming. There is money coming. There is security coming. But you just need to get your fucking mind right. Get your mind right and allow this situation to be a breakthrough, so that you can attract in and draw in real, really real, intense connection. All right, I love you. Mwah.